Which one would you like? And do you have a general reading question, or would you like to ask something specific? Let me know. I can see you on TikTok there. Welcome back to those that are coming back to me on Instagram. I apologize for the interruption. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, Instagram was being a little bee, and for some reason it kicked me off. But here we are, we're back. So I welcome you all now. It was Jordana. Oh my God, who was after Jordana? Did I copy down that list? No, Jordana was the last one I'd picked. So the next one is going to be an Instagram because Jordana's on TikTok. So we've got Jordana, and then is it Felicia? Michaela. Jordana, and then Felicia. Michaela. Yes, girl. You're here. We'll see who we can get up to because we've got a few in the queue. So it's Jordana, Felicia, Michaela, and then Alicia Jane. Alicia Jane. Now, guys, I'm not going to lie. I flip between Instagram and TikTok. So if you are on Instagram, and thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. It really fills my heart, and I'm really grateful. I know everyone wants to be picked. I know that. And I also want to tell you that I do this professionally, and you don't have to miss out. You can book a reading. You can book a reading. And you know what? I'm just going to throw it out right now. If you want to book a reading because you miss out today, I will give you $20 off. Just message me first on DMs. Message me first. I'll give you a code, $20 off, and that way you get a cheaper reading. Right now, my readings are cheap as shit because I'm doing a Mother's Day special. So, like, you're already getting 35% off. Why don't I make it 45% off if you want a reading? I know that that's like my little sales pitch, but at the end of the day, I don't want everyone to miss out, but I can't do a million readings all at once. So if you do want one, girl, come into my little inbox. Hey, Aubriana. Aubriana is amazing. Love her. I'm currently doing one of her coaching containers. She is so good. She works with the girls, the gays, and the theys. So if anyone wants a business coach, I am hella recommending Aubriana. I'm manifesting more work with Aubriana right now. Okay, so we're doing Jordana, and let me see. Guys, I know I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I am scrolling up the chat. I am trying to find Jordana if she wants... Oh, God. Jordana, I'm so sorry. I can see the message where you say, I'm here, and, oh, you want me to pick... Fuck yeah, that's great. Do you want a general reading, or do you want... I just can't see if you said general or if you have a specific question. That's the only thing I can't see in the chat yet. Thank you for the gifts as well. I'm just not quite seeing general. Okay, great. I saw it. See my business coach being like, I love that you're selling. That's so funny. I love that. You know what I'm going to say is we all have a gift. We all have magic within our hearts, and we all deserve to be freaking paid for that. And we all deserve, if we so chose. And gone are the days where spiritual martyrs sit on their little mountaintop and pray to the village for free. Like, if you want that shit, go to church. But ultimately, if you're a starseed, curious person, or if you are running something, you know how worthy you are in your heart. And I believe in reciprocity. That's why I do my free readings, so that everyone gets a chance. But if you want to secure something, you know where to go. Like, it's as simple as that. Now, Jordana, I have chosen the Shamanic Healing deck because it's my personal favorite deck. I take it with me everywhere. It is literally so good. And you know why I love this deck so much? Because I'm a psychic, right? I'm not a tarot reader first. I am a psychic first and foremost. And these cards are so fucking vague. They just give you nothing. And I love that because I then use my psychic gifts to create more of the message. I'm not relying on the cards, yeah? But if you're starting off trying to open your psychic gifts, I would never put my one-to-one clients on these cards first. This is like a harder card to read because it requires you to be very intuitive. But if you want to like practice, Yeah, if you want to practice making your gifts a little, like if you want to test out your gifts a little bit more and up the ante, this deck will do that with you. I promise you. And I'm not selling it, TikTok. Don't feel like you have to flag me. Sometimes when I do that, it like thinks I'm selling the deck. I'm not selling the deck. Okay. We're here. I'm not even going. I need to do the fucking reading. I just get carried away so much. Jordana. You have some beautiful earth energy. The color is green. It's coming in. I'm just clearing my field and I'm calling in for your highest light and your highest good. This reading to support you in your highest light, in the most love, in the most abundance, in the most joy. What do we need to know for Jordana? It's a general reading. She is showing me, well, I don't have a guide here yet, but what I'm seeing as we connect. Oh, okay. So is this Jordana? Is this Jordana that I'm seeing, or is it the guide? Oh, it's the guide. Okay, so your guide is an earth guide. I want you to imagine like a stag. I want you to imagine like a what are they called? Half horse, half human. Oh my god, Pegasus is it? No, you know the thing. Help me out in the chat. The half horse, half human thing. What are they called? Like the Greek Chiron centaur. Fucking centaur. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Ali. Centaur. We got there in the end. Your guide is like a centaur, but they only have 2 legs. So I know that that's a bit of a weird one, but I want you to imagine like, oh, it's like there is a name for it where they're like their bottom half is like half, it's like animal, like goat, I guess you could say, or horse. The bottom half is that, and then the top half is human. It's a female guide. I'm going to say androgynous guide. I'm not getting female or male. They have wings. The wings are quite brown and they almost look like they're made out of like sticks, like the trees, like the earth, and beautiful horns. You have an earth guide here with you today from Gaia. That's who you have. Like the thing in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That thing, yes. Thank you, Ali. Satyr, S-A-T-Y-R. Satyr, is that how I pronounce it? I don't know. Satyr. Yes, that's what your guide is. Oh, good. Your guide is like bowing. It's not bowing. It's like going, yes, we got there, bitch. We got there in the end. See, sometimes I'm seeing things and I don't even know what it is and it takes a while. Okay, well, why are you here? Your guide is sitting me down. Your guide is slowing me down. Is that for me or for her? For both. Your guide is making a campfire. Your guide is slowing me down. Your guide is going back to the simple things. Your guide is boiling a kettle of water on a campfire. Oh. But he just burned themselves. I wonder if there's a sense that you feel like you've kind of been burned by something. It could be business, or it could be relationships, or career. I get a bit of a business feel. A card fell out just then. I'll get to it. I could be wrong though, but I'm getting the sense it feels like I've been investing into something and now it's burnt me and I'm pissed about it or I'm disappointed about it. That's what I'm feeling. Satyr. Oh, Satyr. Felicia says, oh wow, that feels like such an old cool earth energy. It is. And that's why I think it's so slow. It's like the guide is kind of telling you 2 things. There's a bit of a sense of I've been burned by something, and what they want you to do is they want you to return to simplicity. They want you to return to like the everyday sweet things. Yeah, they want you to like get back to basics is what I'm hearing, and focus in on the simple joys in life. Jordana, I would love a little bit of feedback. Let me know if this resonates or not. Let me know if this resonates or not. Girl, I don't care if you call me a scam. It really doesn't affect me in any way. Thank you for the love, Maddie. Appreciate. Jordana, are you still in the house? I just want a little bit of, I want to see if this is like working for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she says. Yeah, I wonder if this is actually about career. Like, because to me, this feels like it's about career, but I could be wrong, but that's what my hunch is. And I'd like to know if it is about career or business. Because your guide is just giving me this, like, he's like, now he's, wait, what? Oh, hang on. It needs me to verify it. It needs me to verify it. Okay, I'm back. It's giving me the energy of, what? Seriously? Like, okay, your guide is now digging their horns into the earth. But it almost feels like they're doing the work without really knowing where it's going. Like, it feels like he's, like, I keep saying the word he, so maybe there is a masculine energy to this. But it's like he's digging for the sake of digging. Can I have a could be work related, as I've just taken on a new role. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just check in with this guide. Do you feel like this is a, like how do you feel about taking on this new role? Because what I'm getting from your team is like, we don't want you to be putting so much effort into digging for the sake of digging. As in, like, it's almost giving hamster wheel energy, like spinning the tires, going nowhere. But what they're saying is, like, the focus is off. If the focus is on the simplicity, like the simple joys of life, we're talking like the things that make life worth living are the things that feel simple. You know, it's like having tea with your bestie and holding your friend's kid and, you know, going blah, 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 blah. You know, like, it's those little things. And going to the beach, like, I feel like they just want you to, I'm thinking of giving up work, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This makes more sense now. Are you working for the sake of working? That would make sense to me. That would make sense to me. I mean, we all, if you need to work, girl, work. But what they're saying to me is like, well, now he's just lit in a match. He's lit in a match, and the match is representing this spark. I feel like there's a bit of a, I feel like there's a little bit of a, I feel like there's a little bit of a tower moment coming your way, if you know what I mean, where they're saying, like, you're not going to be able to just do it for the sake of doing it for very much longer, because they're like, bitch, you need to get on board. So what I've pulled is 3 cards, Divine Timing. They're all in reverse. Divine Timing, It's All Good, and the Ascension card. And all of these cards are talking about the highest timeline, being in divine timing, being in the frequency of all, it's all good, being in the frequency of ascension. But there's this, it's almost like it's already there, but you just need to trust in it so that your life reflects that back to you. It's like they're saying almost to let go of anything that just feels like it's happening because you've been doing it that way, basically. They're not saying jump off the cliff and have no money. They're not saying that. But they're just saying, like, if you're just sort of spinning wheels in any areas of the life, like, you're ready to let that go. How much is a private reading? If you were to do a face-to-face with me right now and you book it in before the Mother's Day, it'd be $100 AUD for 60 minutes. Because I'm doing, like, a special, which right now they're $120, but I'm going to give anyone that messages me another $20 off. You just have to DM me and I'll give you a code. So it's $100 for 60 minutes. AUD, girl, not USD, AUD. So I don't know, what's that, like $60, $65 USD? It's fucking cheap. Yeah, so I'm wanting to know, I want to know how we reverse that energy. I just got something a little bit kinky, so I'm just going to follow that thread. I love that because I'm a tantric facilitator as well. I don't do that so much anymore, but I used to do a lot of tantric work, especially with gay men. So like spirit is not afraid to talk about sexuality with me in any way. And what they're saying to me is like, your sexual energy, there's some juice in there, girl. Lean into the juice in there because that's going to take you into a bit more fun, a bit more ascension, and a little less doing it for the sake of doing it. It's like what they're telling me is it's fucking boring. Like it's getting old. It's getting dull. It's getting uninspiring. They're like, bang, there's the growth card. Hi. We just pulled the growth card. I'm like hovering it around like for my peeps on Instagram. Do you speak to loved ones that have passed away? I do, but I don't call them in specifically. I can call them in specifically, but I've never done that. Most of my work is with spirit guides. But that being said, a couple of weeks ago, someone's Nen came into my psychic reading. She told me that there was something that went wrong with her throat. I literally then told my client that, hey, your Nen's come in and she's telling me that there's something wrong with the throat. And then that person, the client told me, yeah, she died of throat cancer. And I was like, well, shit. There you go. So yes, I do. The short answer is yes, I do. So if you want to connect into somebody that has passed, I can do my best to connect into them. They have to want to. If they don't want to, they won't. You know, that's the thing. It's like you can't force a spirit to come in. Jordana asks, how do I meet my spirit guide? Work with me, girl. Work with me. I'll show you the way. But let's also, like, from the reading perspective, let's ask your team. I love that question. I love that question. Is there cards in this? No, they're telling me to put the cards down. The final card that I pulled, abundance. So we went from 3 cards in reverse, ascension, divine timing, and it's all good. So that's like a little bit It's actually a bit meh. It's a bit meh. Yeah. And divine timing, is it? I don't know if I feel that. Ascension, is it? I don't know if I feel that. That's where the energy was. And we're saying tap into that juicy sexual energy and the joy, the abundance, the creativity, the desire that wants to come into that because that's growth and abundance. Hi. Can't make that shit up. Oh, I just flipped that card accidentally. I pulled it upright. Growth and abundance. Yeah. So how do I meet my team? How do you meet your team? So they want you, they're showing me the spine. They're showing me the spine. There's a lot of anger, not anger, there's a lot of heat in the head. Sorry, this is just me channeling in. Oh God. They want to channel me through me and I'm just going to check in with my higher self. I know my head's doing weird things. It's because your guides now want to channel in through me. And now what I'm doing is negotiating in the spirit world. And my team is going, I'm on TikTok right now. So the psychic discernment is I will allow your team to speak through to me and I will channel what they say. But it's not a direct channel. I'm not going to allow them to come into my energy field. They can sit to the side, but they're not coming into my energy field. That's a psychic discernment piece. So I'm just negotiating that with them in real time. And now they're going to come in and say their message. And there is definitely this earthy dragon energy. There is more fire in this. There is more dragon energy in this. So I'm hearing the word Kundalini. Yes, I'm hearing the word Kundalini. It's like they're saying to me that you need to do some Kundalini activation work. Kundalini activation work. Go to Kundalini yoga. Or you can work with someone like myself who does like one-to-one work where we can like really work on that specifically. But even if you've got like online Kundalini yoga or anything Kundalini, don't go to plant medicine, please. That's going to be too much for your energy field. I don't want you going to do the ayahuasca thing. Not right now. It's just going to blow your head off because you've got a lot of fire right now, and there's a lot of mental stuff going on here. But what they're saying is they want you to open up the spine. So what to do is to move into even if you were to just go to yoga and focus on yoga and the meditation and the breath work part of yoga, that's going to do a lot for you energetically so that you can dial your radio up. I literally just fucking posted a TikTok about this. If you dial your frequency up, that helps you to connect to your team. That is the secret sauce. I teach you how to do that and I mentor you specifically. But if you want to like go on the long journey, you can absolutely do that. I don't know if you've got a movement practice in any way, but some form of movement practice, yoga, Kundalini energy stuff, or even like Tai Chi, bitch. Or even, they just showed me like, bitch, being the belly dancing, the pole dancing, the something, the salsa. There's like something about moving your spine and connecting into your creativity and that sexy energy inside you, that is going to open up the channel. Hi. That's going to help. I want to say like, you need to do that first before you work with someone like me. You need to do that first before you work with someone like me, because what that's going to do is ground your energy, open up your Kundalini channel, and then you'll be able to connect to your guides with more intent. But sometimes you need to do a bit of groundwork before you go the whole ham hock. The whole ham hock. Okay, that reading was lots of fun. As you can see, guys, I am not a stingy reader. I am not here giving you 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I am not here giving quantity over quality. If you come into my orbit, if you come into my field, I'm going to give you what you fucking deserve, which is a proper reading. But if you want an actual reading, like a full 60-minute reading with me where I can really go into all of the depths, I am doing 35% off plus an additional $20 off. If you message or DM me, I will get to the DMs after I finish this and I'll give you a code and you can just book it in. I do it online. I do it in person if you're in the Sunshine Coast, and I'm doing energy healings as well if you're in the Sunshine Coast. Let's get this shit happening. Thank you so much for the gifts, Terry, Jordana. I appreciate you. Felicia, you're still here. Would you like a Starseed Oracle or Shamanic Healing? Let me know. Let me know. And if you don't want a deck, we don't have to use a deck. But we're just going to clear the energy field there. That one was a lot. That was a lot because your guides were so, like, they really needed to get into my energy so that I could understand what they were trying to say. Yes, I see you, girl. I do. So we've got Felicia and Alicia. I can see you guys in both chats. I know you're here. I can see Ali. Like, I can see you guys want the reading because I'm just trying to be as what's the word? Equal for everyone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to pick someone from TikTok because I've got 2 Instagram people right now. Shamanic would be nice, but do whatever you feel drawn to. And also, do you want general or do you want a specific question, Felicia? Hi guys, I can see you all. Terry, you're my number 1 in TikTok. You want a reading? It's you because you're on the number 1. Thank you so much for the donations and the gifts. I really, really appreciate it. I can see you. You're number 1. So that's you, Terry. Hi. Thank you guys for the love and the follows. My jacket is from an op shop. I don't know where it's from besides Vinnie's. It's from Vinnie's. Like, what can I say? If you're not familiar, if you're not in Australia, Vinnie's is basically like a thrift shop. So I do have a quick question here that I want to answer from Shelley. Are my guides even awake? Yes, your guides are always there. So never ever feel like you're alone and in the dark. Your guides work with you to the degree that you feel comfortable. And Felicia, I'm still, it's coming. Great. General, we'll get to you. Your guides are always there, yes? But I want to be really clear with you. You do not need guides. Guides are a bonus, yeah? It's like you could go to Europe and you could go to Paris and walk the city on your own and have a great time. Or maybe you just feel like having a little bit of a guided tour so that they can teach you things that you would never otherwise know about Paris. That's what your spirit guides are doing for you. They are essentially trying to make the job easier to human on this fucking shit show of a planet right now so that we can ascend the frequency of the planet. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I really appreciate them. And I'm really, really grateful. Oh, that butterfly was so yummy. So when we have, the secret to meeting your guides is to tune in and tune up. Tune into your heart and tune up. But you have to tune in, yes? You have to go into your heart space, and through the frequency of love, that's how you reach your guides. It's not like, let me beam my consciousness to the moon and pray to God that I find something. That's not how it works. In order to connect to your team, you go into your heart, expand your frequency, and that dials your radio up so that they can dial down and connect to you. Now, what do guides do when they can't access your energy that directly because you haven't actually dialed up your consciousness enough? Sorry, that's the reason it's happening. Is it your fault? No, we were not raised to do that. We were born into a world that has consciously lowered our vibration so that we can't fucking access our power so that they can control us. So that is the reality. That is what we're breaking. That is what we're breaking right now. But if you want to connect to your team, if you feel like your team are like missing in action, you need to work on your frequency. You need to raise your vibration. You need to do the work. I don't care if it's meditation, qigong, tai chi, like creative work, whatever the thing is for you that feels fun. Work on that and be consistent in that because it's going to raise your frequency. And then your guides can communicate with you more directly. And you'll actually get to a point where you're ready to work with me or someone else. You don't have to work with me, but again, it's nice to be guided through Paris, right? So that you can actually do it in like less time and have some proper guidance rather than like, well, I'm going into spiritual psychosis land because I don't know what's happening. When you get to that place, it's because you've already done the inner work and you're ready. And until then, your guides will talk to you in the way they can, and that's through synchronicity. They don't really have much else. Yeah, if you don't have a direct access channel to them yet, we all fucking can. But if you don't have direct access channel to them yet, then what you'll get is you'll get angel numbers, you'll get you'll get fucking feathers, you'll get birds, you'll get show me a sign. And then, that's how they can communicate with you because they can't communicate with you directly. So it starts there, but that is literally like where it starts. And there is so much more that is available to you. You just have to work on on dialing up your frequency. I feel like I need to get some frequency dial-up stuff going in here because what I'm noticing is that a lot of people want to come to me for Inner Ascension Alchemy, which is my one-on-one psychic development work. But then what we realize through our conversation is they're not ready. And I can feel that. Like, they need to do a little bit more work, ground into themselves a little bit more, and then they'll be ready. So I will likely get some like frequency stuff happening. I do have free meditations on Insight Timer. They do raise your frequency. And I've got like a super cheap light language program as well if you're into light language that can help you with that as a stepping stone. Lol, one of my friends was in the chat, Medicinal Intimacy. Girl, I love you and thank you for the love. The audacity. Okay, Felicia, let's get to the reading. I know I've been on my high horse here. Let's do the thing. Clearing my energy field. Sorry, what this is that's the old energy leaving my field. And I know I'm doing a weird head jerk motion, but that's because it's just clearing my energy. It's called a Kriya, if anyone's familiar. That's what this is. It's like a Kriya in a way. I'm not doing a Kriya, but it's like that. Fuck, there's a few of those. Just to clear that energy out and get myself back where we want to be in the frequency of Felicia. got a Christina Aguilera song in my head called These Hips Don't Lie. Girl, I want you to know there's something about body confidence. Your team are immediately like, your hips don't lie and we want you to believe in your fucking body, girl. Your hips don't lie. That's what they're telling me. They want you to believe in your body, girl. And I just heard I can cast a spell on you. It's like they're saying to me that you have a bit of a hypnosis ability within your frequency. It's like divine feminine, robust, like frequency. There's like a hypnotic quality to that, and they're asking you to use that for good. They're asking you to use that for good. Let me know if this relates. I don't know. Are you a bit of a like, I'm not saying anything, but like, are you a little bit of a player? I'm not a player. It's like what I'm hearing from your team is that you could like literally like, I don't know if this is what you are doing or if this is what you want to be doing, but I'm hearing like you could like grab a guy and spit him out so easy. But if that doesn't feel like the reality, then what I'm hearing is that could be the reality, but there's this block of inner like self-doubt. I'm a triple fire. Oof, girl. Are you like a triple Aries or something? Because, girl, I'm a triple fire and I've heard that I'm magnetic. So, yes. Yes. See, this is what I'm hearing. It's like what they want you to do is they want you to harness that and they want you to harness it for good to get what you fucking want. Ah! That's what they want. Oh my God, my battery's dying. No. We're still here. We're still queer. It's okay. Sorry if you guys are on YouTube. I've totally neglected my YouTube family. I'm so sorry. The chat isn't even working on YouTube, so hi. There's just, I can't make up what I'm hearing clairaudiently right now. They're saying watermelon sugar. They're saying watermelon sugar. I'm like, they're like saying for you to own your body, for you to own your magnetism, for you to own your sultry ways. I was going to say feminine energy and they're like, no, bitch, it's sultry ways. They want you to own that because what you can do is you can really create some bank. I'm like, you can make some money. But what they're urging you to do is to like, the world will tell you that you have to do this in some shadowy way. The world will tell you that you have to do this in some way that takes advantage of another or in some way that makes guys feel like shit. No, they're saying that like you have a beautiful wide open heart that's just as magnetic as your beautiful like hips don't lie girl energy. But they're like, as tempting as it could be to like fall into the patterns of the old world, they're like, you can bring this in a divine way. You can bring this in. It's almost like a game. They're like saying, treat it as a game, like treat it as something fun and funny where you can like feel into and like exude that magnetism, but in a way that's really heart-centered because that is going to bring in some good shit for you. And honestly, it feels like money. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like fucking money. I'll add you to the list, Ali. Hopefully there'll be time, for sure. Organic Nongmo Hippie. I'm probably pronouncing that so fucking wrong. We better pull some cards. I'm just doing quick readings on the fly. Sabrina, I got a lotus with the question about Sabrina healing. I got the image of a lotus flower, which to me represents inner peace needs to be established. She's lacking inner peace and she needs some inner peace. If you can support her by sending in her the direction to establish more inner peace, I'm talking like meditation. I'm talking like fucking meditation. I'm talking songs. I'm like send her things like send her like my free meditation, something that she can cultivate inner peace. That just came through really strong. Ooh, okay. Igor, did my YouTube die? Did my YouTube die, Igor? I think it did. I love this card for you, Felicia. You picked a beautiful card came out for you, and I love it. But I want more clarity. Lotus. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's like, not very often do the cards just come bang, bang, but this did. And I was like, okay, I trust in the energy, and you've got a few. The first thing I pulled is the home card. So this is not where you are now. This is the destination. That's what I'm hearing psychically. When you lean into this magnetism that you carry, and again, this is body, oddy, oddy, girl. I am talking about the physical body being the manifestation of your love frequency. This is going to help you to feel like you're embodying something that feels fucking older than time. It feels like it's in your bones. I can feel my root chakra and my hips literally opening just talking about this. This is why. This is gonna connect you into your energy. This is the like the growth of your energy, honoring your energy, which brings healing. And honestly, this to me is healing for others. This is healing for others. Yes, it's healing for you in the growth, but it's actually healing for others, because it's like the world is waiting for sexy people that are doing it in a way that's heart-centered, that aren't doing it in a way that feels compromising, sleazy, against their boundaries, just because they feel like they need to. The world is waiting for sexy, spirit-led motherfuckers. And I think that's you. And it's probably me in some past life. Because I'm all about that. Now, this is going to feel like a change. It will feel like a change if you embrace this. This is just like, you can take this or leave it, but this is going to feel like a change. And it's also going to strip away some of the things that you thought about yourself or convinced yourself that were the truth that actually aren't. And I think this is coming back to the body image shit that was coming up at the beginning, because as you embrace this, as you have fun with this, it's going to help some body image stuff. Girl, I can't make this up. The result, ascension of your energy. The result, ascension of your energy. Hi. That's some watermelon sugar to me. All right. Oh my God. Sometimes my phone just pisses me off. Like, I'm going to need to find a solution to my battery problem in a second. Like, how do you do this, and how do I get there? Where do I start? Great question. Let's have a quick look. It starts from inside of you. So I want you to start listening to music like, like there's like Peaches. I think it's Peaches. They do like some spiritual rap music, which is like, it lifts up your frequency, and it's kind of sexy at the same time. They're telling me that it starts in your bedroom. Like, it starts in your bedroom with the music that you're listening to, with the people that you're following. Girl, go and follow fucking Courtney if you're on TikTok. Just do it. Do yourself a favor and go and follow Courtney. If you don't know who Courtney is, message me. If you need a playlist, I will send you a playlist. I'm talking directly to you, Felicia. I will send you a playlist that I think is going to be freaking fantastic for you to help, just like you are tuning into your inner vibe, which then reflects out. And honestly, it's like, because we're talking about magnetism, it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you feel when you're doing it. So I don't really care if you're going to the supermarket or going to the club or chatting to someone on Hinge or TikTok or fucking Tinder. I couldn't remember it. It's like, if it comes from within you, this sense of like worthy oozing, like, I'm a magnet, bitch. Like, and it's heart-centered. I have the best interest for anyone that comes into my pathway. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's an in to out process, because you can't, like, I mean, girl, if you want to go to a pole dancing class, go. Like, I will DM you. I don't know who Courtney is. Girl, Courtney is like the best friend that I want. She is such a hype queen. Haha, I'm gay as heck, so def Hinge. Yeah, we need Hinge. Okay, that is your reading, Felicia. If you want more, feel free to book a full reading. We are with Alicia. Alicia Jane, are you here? I know it's been a while, Alicia. My readings aren't little crappy short readings. Hey, love, how can you do a reading for me? I do have a list. I am slowly working through the list. I can't guarantee everyone's going to get on there, but I have a couple things that you can try. I'm doing 35% off my readings right now for Mother's Day. Look, a lot of people are buying them for their mum, but you can absolutely buy it for yourself. Like, I'm not going to be like, are you buying this for you? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call you out. I'm just going to, like, you get the reading, but I'm also doing $20 off if anyone messages me from this live. Just message me. Still showing live on YouTube, thank God. I don't know if YouTube is worth my while live. I'm not going to lie. Like, I can't even see the chat right now. If you're in YouTube, I'm so sorry. I can't see the fucking chat. I'm sorry about that. I do want to see the chat, but the chat has other thoughts. Now, Alicia, I don't know if you're still here. Oh, you're here. You are here. Great. Alicia, do you want Starseed Oracle or Shamanic Healing? And do you want a general reading or do you want a specific question? It's up to you. Either one is good. So I'm glad that Alicia Jane is here. Guys, follow me on Instagram if you want more likelihood of getting a reading. We do have a queue. The queue is currently Alicia Jane, then Terry, and then I'm going to use the username, so no confusion. Organic Nongmo Hippie. Nongmu Hippie. I'm so sorry if I'm screwing that up. Starseed, please, general reading with a little focus on love. Yes, love it. Love and relationships. Okay, let's clear my energy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Every time. Okay, before we do shit, I need to get my charger. I'm so sorry. You will be looking at my jacket, and that is all for the next 30 seconds because I need to get my charger. We're back. She's on her knees, bitch. Oop. Okay. Oh God, how am I going to make this work? Where there's a will, there's a way. I didn't bring my tripod with me because I'm currently traveling. I'm staying with my family. I do readings in person and healings in person in the Sunshine Coast, but I'm currently in the Snowy Mountains because I'm visiting family and I didn't bring my effing tripod. So now I'm trying to make this work without a tripod. I'm literally I have a stack of books. You can't see it, but I'm using a stack of books. Okay. Thank you, Shelley. Okay. I fucking hope this stays on. Okay. Non-GMO. Oh my God, it's non-GMO. And I've been saying Nongmo. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Non-GMO hippie, not the Nongmo hippie. I have to put this back on because it's so cold. It is so cold here in the Snowy Mountains. I'm freezing my ass off. Will come I pregnant? Oh, that one I'd have to tune in on a full reading. That's a really deep personal one. But just before you might have missed it, I did actually a full reading, a fuller reading for somebody, and we got a lot of womb stuff. Okay. Alicia Jane Starseed reading with a focus on love. That's what we're doing right now. I'm just clearing the energy field around me and calling in and only for the highest good of Alicia Jane and only for the highest good of her and all. And for me as the reader to make sure that her advice, her reading is clear, that it is supportive and that it supports them to be in the highest light and the highest frequency. As always, Alicia, feel free to give me feedback along the way. It honestly creates a stronger reading, letting me know as things pop into you, because then I can go into detail. I'm wondering if you've been in a little bit of relationship turmoil. Not necessarily right now. It could be now, but I'm almost feeling in the semi-recent history, like within the last few years, few months to few years. Like I'm not talking about 10 years ago or some shit. I'm talking about, oh my God, disconnect. I'm talking about, hello, Utah. I'm talking about, I don't know. What I'm seeing, this is why I say this. See, the way it works for me, clairvoyancy, clairaudiency, and claircognizance is my main jams. And what I'm seeing is washed in, like in a washing machine. And what I'm hearing is being hung up to dry. But it's almost like there's been some sort of wash cycle. It's like, it's going to be one of either two things. Either you have just come out, within the last few years, have come out of some form of relationship in the love space that kind of feels like it washed you and hung you out to dry. Like it was like all over the place, but it was kind of healing and cleansing in a way. But then it's also like I've been hung up to dry. Why does this keep happening? This bloody phone. Stop it. Stop it. I tell ya. Let me know if that's on the money, because if it's not, then the other thing that this is pointing to is there is an incoming relationship that is going to like clean out old shit. It's going to clean out old stagnancy. But I'm not going to lie, I just don't feel like that's the truth. Like for me, I feel more of a resonance with the former, but I want to know what feels good for you before we continue, because there's no point in me going on the hunch. Like my psychic hunch is that it's something in the past, but I want to hear from you first. I got to run, babe. Awesome to witness you and your magic. Big love. Thank you, girl. I will see you soon. Big love to you. A year and a half ago, my fiance and I separated. Bang, there it is. Hi. Went through I knew it was in the past. Went through the turmoil, but we have reconnected and working it out, seeing each other again, I guess. We have a daughter that connects us, which makes it hard to separate from one another. I get now why I'm hearing being hung up to dry, because that's a bit of a not nice energy around, like it. Yes, it's not murky. I'm not seeing murky water. Like it's cleansing, but it's like there was a feeling of being hung up to dry, and I don't want to be hung up to dry again. So that makes sense as to why I knew it was in the past. See, I could just trust myself, right? But still I like working with the client, because this is not just like my show. Like I'm reading something deeply personal. Oh, this is interesting. We've had that card before, Lost Lands. There's also another card. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm going to do a quick reading for Shelley. I'll do a quick reading for Shelley soon, between the big readings. I lost myself in the relationship entirely. We both did, but we have done the work and the healing. Yeah, great. See, this is that wash cycle that... Well, let's see what your team... Like, I'm trying to just like... Let me just... Clean... I still feel like there's potentially an inner fear here that it's going to go to shit. I just feel like there's this inner fear of, it's like, I don't want to be hung up to dry. Like, that's what I keep getting. And, this is what Spirit wants to tell you in relationship to that fear. Now, you may be kind of aware of it or really aware of it. It could be like a subconscious thing. Let's see. Marianne, we'll do a mini reading for Marianne as well. Because I've been going live for a while, we're going to do some mini readings as well at the end. Like one question card pulls. Like, bang. Okay, so this is what I got. That's where you were. Lost Lands, all feeling a little bit murky. Yeah? I mean, you can't fucking make up this next card. You cannot make it up. What we pulled was you're not alone in reverse, which means that you may have felt a little bit alone, yeah? But you know how I was talking about washing machine? I mean, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Is it not giving fucking washing machine with the spinning around and shit? This is the like the healing that you've done, yeah? This is the word that I'm getting is the reckoning. The reckoning. It's almost like you guys had to face some shit, some tough shit. However, this is what's going to get you through. This is what is needed from you. Courage. This is the courageous peony. Yes? What Spirit is telling you is that you have made the right choices. You are on the right path. However, you're going to need to lean into the courage because that is going to squash, it's going to not squash, love out the little niggle in the back of your head that's saying, what if this goes to shit again? So it's like your frequency work, you doing this, listening in to your inner loving heart song and having the courage to give this a red hot crack again like you're already doing, but leaning in on that. And this card is about being you. This card, double mission, this card is often about like your dharma, your spirit work, your mission here on the earth plane. However, for this particular reading, actually what I'm feeling is that the double mission, this is healing for you. It heals you and it heals the relationship as well. So it's like not just for the sake of the relationship, it's for you. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Let's all send some love to Chewing Buttons. Clearly they're having a bad day and they need a little bit of love. So let's all send some love. Thank you for the wings. I'm using those wings and sending all of that love light straight to Chewing Buttons. I hope that they feel happier soon. Maybe you need a reading. So, oh, hey girl. I know that I can see you and I can see that there's a lot of people that want readings. I know. I can only do so many readings. Look at that. Now, Alicia Jane, that's your reading. Let me know how that feels. Whew. Terry, are you still here, Terry? Let me know. I think you're on TikTok, Terry. TikTok, Terry? We'll do a reading for you if so. And we're going to do a quick reading for Shelley. Shelley, quick reading. Yes, they're free readings, but if you want to secure a reading, I am definitely secure an like a face-to-face reading on Zoom, then I am giving 35% plus an additional $20 off to whoever DMs me. Once I've gotten out of this live and had some lunch and done the things, I'll send you the coupon code. So you just need to DM me for a coupon code, and then I'll send it to you because you're going to get a reading for $100 AUD. An hour, a whole hour for something like 70 USD. You're very welcome. Alicia says, if you're not on the Instagrams, Alicia says, thank you so much. This is exactly where I'm at and what I'm feeling. I'm glad it's been helpful for you. I'm really glad it's been helpful for you. Keep leaning into your courage. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, because that's going to beat out that little voice, and that little voice is wrong. That little voice is wrong, so don't let it win out. It's love, girl. That's the answer. I know, I can see you all. So many people would love a reading. Is Terry still in the building? Now, Shelley, are you still in the building? Because you were pretty active before, and I was going to do a mini reading for you, but I don't know if Terry and Shelley are still here. So let me know. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Alicia. You're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate the love. I really do. This shit is my soul work. Yeah? I used to be a town planner. I went to uni. I got a degree. I worked in an office in a pleb freaking cubicle for 5 years. And then they said to me, you're on your way to long service leave. And then I left because I was like, this is not in my soul alignment. And I have worked with Spirit to build a career, to build a lifestyle. I live in the cutest little cottage in the Sunshine Coast. And the reason that happened is because I have followed my fucking intuitive nudges from Spirit every step of the way. It's lagging and I can't hear you. Oh no, I can't really change that. I'm so sorry. I can't really change that. No, I can't. It's lagging. I don't know what to do about that. My internet is my internet. Bugger, that's annoying. Maya, I thought it was my Wi-Fi. Fuck, okay, it's me. No! Let me... I can't really do anything about that. Like, has it been lagging this whole time or has it just started lagging? I'm hoping it'll fix itself. I don't think Terry or Shelly is here anymore. Oh wait, Shelly's literally, that's so funny. I think Terry's out. I'm looking at I'm not, oh, it's not lagging on Instagram. So it must be TikTok. Shelly, I was gonna do you, no sound. Girl, what is happening on TikTok? Yeah, it's lagging on my end. I can own that. I don't know why it's lagging because it's not lagging on Instagram. So it must be TikTok itself. What is happening, TikTok? Maybe my phone? Is my phone hot? Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe that'll help it. Let's see if that fixes the issue. Maybe restart your live on TikTok. Yeah. I know, that sucks when I have to do that. Guys, I'm restarting the live on TikTok, so don't go anywhere if you want to chill in. I'm going to You're too hot? Yes, girl. Thank you. I'm restarting. I hate that I have to restart. That's like freaking annoying and sad. That's fine. We're just doing the things. We're rolling with the punches. Okay, we're back. If this doesn't fix the issue, then this is Spirit telling me that I need to wrap the fuck up. And that's fine. YouTube is still showing. Instagram's still showing. It's TikTok. The issue is TikTok, not me. Oh, funny. Okay, so I don't think Terry's here anymore. We're cutting Terry and we're doing, we're going to do non-GMO mini reading for non-GMO. And then mini reading for Shelly. And then mini reading for Marianne, if Marianne is still in the building. Okay, guys, welcome back. We literally were live with like 80 people on TikTok, and then TikTok shat itself. So here we are. We're starting again. Welcome back. My heart rate is going so fast. I just need to like chill the fuck out for a sec. TikTok is the drama. Excuse me while I just like crack my back. Oh! I feel that. Oh my God, Sunflower. Sunflower. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you. Okay, so I feel like we might have lost a lot of people in that little reshuffle, but that's fine. We're going to do Ali's mini reading. So it's a 1-question reading, Ali. It's a mini reading. I can't do a general. I'm not going to use cards. Well, I might use cards. So what's 1 question? I just need 1 question from you. Organic, non-GMO hippie, I mean. And then we'll go from there. And then I think we lost Shelly. So we're going to do Sunflower for a mini reading. Sunflower on TikTok is going to be doing a mini. And then I don't know, is Marianne in the house still? I don't know if we lost Marianne as well. No, I have a few topics. What can I say, girl? What can I say? Just pick the one that is like on your heart the most. Pick your one that is on your heart the most. That's what I would say to do. Can the spirits choose one of them, whatever is the most resonant? Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and say no, because that is like kind of like edging into the general reading territory, and I want to keep these pretty short and sharp. And if I do like more of an open-ended thing, then I'm going to have to really pull into your spiritual team. And right now I just kind of want to like get to as many people as I can so that it's fair. And that people don't miss out. But you know where to go if you want to do a full reading. I am also going live tomorrow as well. So you can always come back tomorrow. I'm going live around the same time. The reason I'm going live is because I am literally 2 days away from my Inner Ascension Alchemy doors closing. So basically what that means is I do one-on-one psychic development coaching so that you can learn how to do this your own, so that you can stop spinning the wheels in the job that you hate, so that you can stop fucking around feeling like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to earn money, you don't know how to like where to go, and you're stuck in old relationship dynamics and shit, and you're like, I just want guidance from the divine, but you can't access the guidance from the divine because you have to go to people like myself. I teach you how to do that because we're all able to access it. Basically, if you're interested in that, I'm taking $500 off, and that the doors close in 2 days. It's my cart closing bonus. $500 off. If you're curious about that, send me a DM. I'll send you the link to more information. We schedule in a meet and greet. And then we make it happen. And then, girl, you're going to be me. You're going to be me on Instagram and TikTok doing this work because that's what we all, I mean, you don't have to do this, but like, you know, you can just use it for personal use. But if you want to be me, I'll teach you how to be me. My vision is literally that I become redundant. That is literally my vision statement. When I do masterclasses, I lead with that because we are all divine. We are all awakening to our divine gifts. We are all awakening to our divine mission. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be now. And one day, I'm not going to have to teach people how to do shit because we're all going to know how to do it. And that's what I want. Yes, Igor is on Instagram. I'm teaching him in real life right now. I've given him lots of challenges. We had a session last night and he is well on his way, bitch. Well on his way. Okay, so Non-GMO says, how to connect to my guides and if what I'm experiencing right now is okay or if I'm not ready for it because I'm experiencing some connection with one of them at the moment. Ooh, I love this. Let's do this. Hello. Okay, so right off the bat, what I'm hearing for you is that this is definitely okay. They wouldn't be connecting with you unless you were ready for it, but they want you to like focus on the one. Focus on the one. They want you to focus on this one guide that you're connecting with already. And I want you to it's interesting. They're showing me a lot of fluid energy. They're showing me a lot of water energy. There's a lot of movement going on in your physical body and keep it up. They're saying keep that up because that's grounding your energy. It's like what they want you to know. And I actually got this when we were talking the other day. Like we had a chat and we were talking, like I'm getting a sense of, it feels like you're on the cusp of this becoming your reality, but what you are now to do is they want you to tease the threshold with this one guide. Trust the way it's coming through because as I said before, they're telling me, it feels feminine to me. They're telling me they wouldn't be coming in unless you were ready for it, but they don't want you to go all the way just yet. They want you to tease the threshold. They want you to like, let me give you this analogy. If you were learning how to go ice skating and you had put on new skates, you know how when you start ice skating, you kind of hold onto the side edges for a while and you're like slipping around and you're like, fuck, that's where you're at. You're not slipping around, but you're still kind of like, they're like, can you just like let yourself take one step at a time? Because that's how you end up that's how you end up as like moving around the ice skating, doing your backwards twirls and shit, but you have to start by hanging onto the edge. And that's what they're saying is like, let yourself be on the edge because I'm telling you now, if you want to, you don't have to, but you will get to a point where you will work with me and then I will fucking make it happen with you. And you'll literally be like, bye, Andreas, like thanks and bye, because you're like already there. Like in many ways, you're like so on the cusp of this sort of work. And that's what they're saying. Just tease the edge. I hope that works. My guide is definitely a fairy. Oh, I knew that. You have so many pixie fairy energy guides. It's like really beautiful. Stop. Is that cute? I love it. So that is what they wanted to say. So whether you end up working with me or not, it's like, it's almost like just trust the process. Just trust the process. Sunflower, are you in the building? Thanks for that. Organic non-GMO hippie. Sunflower, are you in the building? I can see the chat, guys. It's just that I've got 3 chats happening at once. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok all at once. And when I am doing a psychic reading, I am literally talking to some guides. It's very hard for me to be aware of that and the chat at the same time. So I can see you guys. There is a queue. It is Sunflower for a mini reading and then Marianne for a mini reading. How do I get a reading, please? Look, girl, you just keep posting. And if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and comment on my live on Instagram. You're more likely to be seen there. Just because there's over 100 people on TikTok. There's a lot going on in the chat, and there's like 6 people on my Instagram. So it's a lot easier to get a reading if you're doing the live on Instagram. Sunflower, we're doing a mini reading. You have one question. What is your question? Oh my God, there's multiple Mary Anns. Stop it. The drama, the tea. I literally heard it while that's coming in. Ali says, what's my next step in life? How can I grow further? I got you, Sunflower. We just read for organic non-GMO. I literally heard her tell me you're meant to work with Andreas and you know that. Stop it. But now is not the time. You need a bit more time. What's something to keep in mind as I connect to her? And are there any other ways she wants me to talk to her? I want you, nature. It's in nature that she's going to talk to you. I'm feeling water, nature. It's like I can almost see, like, if you look into the reflection of the river, you'll be able to see her more. But yeah, water. Non-GMO girl. I'm telling you, water. And I love that you know that you're going to work with me, and I know it too. And I also know that it is going to be in a little bit of time, not right now. There'll be another intake. It's all good. Marianne is on Instagram. That's the Marianne I'm talking about. I know there's some Marianne tea drama happening in the chat, and I'm sorry that there's multiple Mariannes. Not the Marianne gate. So we're gonna do Sunflower and then Marianne on Instagram. Sunflower is wanting to know some like next steps stuff, and I'm ready to do their reading. Let me just go back up a little bit so I can find it. Oh God. It does get lost in the chat pretty quickly. Sunflower, I'm trying to find you. I can't find Sunflower's question. Sunflower, can you repeat it? I'm so sorry to be that bitch, but it's so lost in the chat now. Like, I'd be scrolling for years. Hello, how do I get a reading? Guys, just stay in the chat or book one. I am doing 35% plus $20 off for anyone that DMs me. You will get a code. You can book a reading that way. Oh, what's my next step in life and how can I grow further? No, is that Sunflower? Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you guys. Thank you, and thank you for whoever copied. Thank you, Marianne, for copying that as well. I love that. Oh my God, you know what? We're going to do both Mariannes. We're doing Marianne on Instagram first, and then we're doing Marianne on TikTok because she was so loving and she repeated that question for me. I appreciate. We're going to do both Mariannes, but it's Sunflower for now. What's my next step in life? How can I grow further? Oof, this is a big question. Let's see. We're calling in for the highest good of Sunflower. The next step. Now, I'm 100% not going to say you must do this because that's gross and icky, and I never want to give your sovereignty away. But it's likely going to be energetic stuff. They're showing me a baby taking its first steps. I don't want to take that too literally, but there could be baby energy in your life. If there is, let me know. But it does feel like there could be baby energy around you. I am seeing a baby taking its first steps. But that could also just be my mental association with the idea of new steps. So let's like keep going down the bandwagon. But if there is baby energy around you, let me know. See, I check in with myself as well. Marianne on TikTok, do you mean it's okay you don't want a reading? Or you're saying, no worries. I'm healing my inner child. Right. Well, let's see where it goes. Let's see what the next step is. Oh, this feels like healing the maternal line. This comes up quite a bit for us. Younger peeps, especially millennials. Healing the maternal line feels relevant to you. Well, it feels relevant to me. I'm wondering if that feels relevant to you. We're talking mums, we're talking aunties. Even grandmother energy here. But I'm getting a healing on the maternal line, and focusing on that is helpful. So that is like that's what I'm hearing. Like they want you to focus on healing the maternal line. So your relationship to your feminine energy is one part of it, but they're also talking about you trusting in your feminine energy as well. I do feel like there's baby energy around you. I don't want to say that means you're going to have a baby, or like, I don't know. It feels like there is something to do with the maternal line, healing the maternal line. Yes. Okay. So Sunflower says, yes, actually I felt the same for a while. See, that's your inner knowing. That's the nudge. This is what happens to us all. We get this reoccurring thing where we're like, oh, I think we should do that. And then our like doubt goes, no. Charlene, I keep hearing yes. Every time you ask me about the Ryan thing, I keep hearing yes. So that's your short answer. I mean, that's not me going into your energy, but from what I got immediately, it was a yes. You will be okay. You'll be okay if you both step the fuck up. Yeah, there's like a little bit of low vibrational stuff going on for you guys. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting, Sunflower. Healing the maternal energy. I feel like it's some vulnerable conversations, a bit of wearing your heart on your sleeve, but I feel like that's going to really help you. There might be some letting go as well of old relationships that have become a bit toxic. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So that's your mini reading. If you want us to go into more details, again, message me. 35% plus $20 off readings. Now is the time, girl. I don't know if I'm going to offer this tomorrow when I go live again, but now is the time. If you want to get a cheaper reading, now is the time to DM me so that you can get that coupon code. I can see you guys. I see you, Alia KC. I'm trying to do as many readings as possible. I don't know how many I'm going to get to because there's a lot in the queue. Marianne on Instagram is the next person. If you have a single question, Marianne, let me know and we will get into that. Thank you guys for the love. I am going live tomorrow as well. So if you're following, especially on TikTok, follow along because we'll go live tomorrow. So even if you miss out on a reading today, you might get one tomorrow. Marianne's here in the building. Excellent. Tell me, girl, what is your question? I don't know why I'm doing that, but here we are. I think I'm going to wear the same jacket tomorrow because I love it so fucking much and all the rest of my jackets are in the wash. Guys, to get on the queue, you literally just have to be here and say you want to get on the queue. And then what I do is I just go in and pick people. The queue is already quite long though, so I'm not adding people to it right now. Marianne Sunflower, yeah, girl. Yes, I love the chat in TikTok. Will I be okay? Oh, that's quite an interesting question. Let's see. I mean, as if you're not going to be okay, girl. Come on. But let's see. Let's go deeper than that. Let's go into whatever your guides want to say about that particular question. You have immediately got midnight, lunar, witchy energy. What I'm immediately, as soon as I tune into your energy, I'm seeing fucking broomsticks. I'm seeing witchy. I'm seeing midnight again, new moon. I'm seeing fucking black cats. I'm seeing purple hats in the best way. There seems to be a bit of a yummy Oh, this is interesting. It's like there's a darkness in the energy as well, though. It's like heaviness. There's a depression. I'm not saying you are depressed, but you could be. There's this sense of a depression in your energy. It's like there's all of this magical mystery, amazing, but it's in the downtrodden version of. It's like the guides are saying you need to lean into your mysticism more because that is going to pull you out. But right now, what's happening is there's a little bit of a like shadow energy going on. Um, but what if you lean into like, don't do anything that feels boring or shit. Like, do not go, oh, I need to manifest and write a full blown list of a million things and it feels like such a chore. Never, ever, ever, because you're doing the opposite of what you want to do. Pick the things that feel good for you. But what I'm seeing is, girl, you do that blood moon ritual. Girl, you do that crystal ritual on the full moon. Girl, you do that journaling session on the equinox. Like, do the things that feel like a bit mystical. Even having an altar in your room. Do you have an altar? Do you have an altar, Marianne? Because I'm hearing get one. Like a little one, and you can just do, you know, I can't make this up. I'm hearing cast your spell, not cast a spell, not cast the spell, cast your spell. Now, it has to be in highlight. You can't be doing some nasty shit like where it's like, I'm trying to fuck someone up or give them the evil eye. No, because that bitch, I'm telling you, will come straight back to you. But it's like they're saying, cast your spells and put them on paper and put them into your rituals because they are going to help you. You know why they're going to help you? Because they're going to help you remember how powerful you are. That's what I'm feeling. There's a gap. It's like you've outsourced your spirituality into something else. It's like they have it and I don't. It's like Agatha all along can do it, but I can't do it all along at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you do these little things to bring magic back into your life and into your life, it's going to help you remember how powerful you are and to accept the fact that you're a witchy ass bitch. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Just let me know how that's resonating. I can see on Instagram we're getting some like little things. And am I gonna be okay? Yes, absolutely. But the thing is, if you don't lean into your magic a little bit more and give yourself the permission to do that, if you kind of keep in the like outsourcing it to other people type thing, it just feels heavy. So what I'm feeling is like, you are 100% going to be okay, but you are the one that casts your spell to craft the frequency ascension to fucking get better. Yeah, it's like, I often refer to Sailor Moon, but they're showing me Sailor Moon. Do you know Sailor Moon? You know how she does the alchemy? She's like, and then she spins around and then she becomes Sailor Moon, right? Well, that's what you're doing. It's like, but the power is in you. It's not in someone else. It's not in a guy. It's not in a girl. It's not in mom and dad. It's not in me. It's not in like the thing. It's like the power is inside of you to do the steps. There's a heaviness in the energy that wants to clear. Mysticism and magic is going to help you clear it. Brand new day is what I'm hearing. You need, I'm like light. Focusing on the light is going to be really helpful for you. Focusing on the light, like I'm literally talking like, go into, like they're like, go and sunbake, man. Like go into the sun, help yourself feel like lighter, warmer. That's going to help. And your mysticism. Okay. Marianne on TikTok, would you like a reading? I know that these are quick, short, and sharp. I know I can't go super deep. I know I'm skimming the surface, but that's what we're doing. We're doing mini readings now. We did the long readings, but I was taking so long to get through people. Do you have a question, Marianne? I can see you in the chat. And what is your question? Marianne on Instagram says, haha, yes, I do hide from the sun. Yeah, it's like your witchiness is naturally going to do that for you. And they're like, yes, again, cast your spells, but also the light wants you. The light, not wants you, that feels weird. It's like, embrace the light so that you can like lift what you're doing into something that feels higher, more higher vibrational, because clearly right now it's kind of feeling a bit downtrodden. Amazing. Oh God, did I miss Marianne's? What is my vibe and what does my future hold for me? What is my vibe? Oh my God, I love this. What is my vibe? What is my vibe and what does my future hold for me? Stop it. I'm loving the chat. So, sorry guys. I don't know why I just apologized. There's nothing to apologize for, lol. Did something happen to my Instagram? I don't know. I feel like it's glitching again. Oh, by the way, before we get to Marianne on TikTok, Mars asked a question around if they feel cursed. I don't know if Mars is still in the energy, like still in the chat, but like, if you feel like you have been cursed, girl, I'm Greek. If anyone knows about the evil eye and curses, it's fucking me, because that shit was literally drummed into me from my yaya from the womb. Like my yaya was like, she literally wears it on her chest to this day, the evil eye. I'm literally wearing one right now. So, if you feel like you've been cursed, all you need to do is you feel into your love, your loving energy, because love conquers all. I'm here to tell you that love conquers all of that other nasty shit. It does. And I have an incredible TikTok. I fucking trails back in time, but if you feel like you've been cursed, what you're going to do is you're going to do some tapping. It doesn't matter where you tap, but the tapping points are like forehead, top of the head, side of the temple, chin, chest, under your armpit. They're the tapping points generally. And you're going to say, I return any negative energy to the sender. I transmute any negative energy into the highest light, and I send all of that negative energy straight back to the sender with love, transmuted into love and sending it straight back so that they may grow, so that they may never send anything to anyone again that is not of the highest good. And so it is. So it's something like that. It is not tit for tat revenge tactics. It is not that person's a bitch and I want to send them something shitty. You remove the evil eye through the mechanism of love, and you have the power to transmute that curse by you literally alchemize it. This is alchemy in real time. You bring it in to your awareness, you turn it into love, which requires a whole ton of forgiveness, bitch. And then you send it off so that it uplifts them so that they don't do that shit again to anyone else, you or anyone else. And you don't have to know who the person is, but that's how you do it. Sunflower from TikTok is on Instagram and she's just giving me some love. Thank you so, so much. I'm glad that yeah. See how there's like, it's chalk and cheese, I tell ya. Ellen, we're going to give you a mini reading as well. Ellen is after Marianne on TikTok. Wait, did I already do Marianne on TikTok? I'm so confused. I'm getting so confused. I already did Marianne on TikTok. Thank you for the gifts, guys. We're doing Ellen on Instagram. Ellen on Instagram. Do you have a question? See? You stuck around, Ellen, and I am rewarding you for your diligence. I tell ya, we're here. You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. I really do. You are totally getting the mini reading. Would you like to ask a question? Pop it in the chat. What do I need to know, please? I'm having a hard time. Do you want to keep it like as open as that, or do you want me to focus in on a specific aspect of your life? If you keep it a bit more, that's not a general question because it's like, what do I need to know? I'm having a hard time. But I want to know if you want me to siphon that, it just glitched, siphon that energy into like a particular aspect, relationship, career, money, family, or if you just want it to be completely open in general. Let me know. I'm just going to check YouTube, guys. Now, if anyone likes psychic channeled readings for the collective, we're talking Ascension timeline, disclosure, galactic timelines. We're talking about like open contact with our galactic brethren. I do all of those specific updates on my YouTube channel. So I haven't done one for a while because I've moved into state, but I'm about to start them up again. If you want to get onto YouTube, say hello, because I'm doing a psychic free reading giveaway for the for like the people who are subscribing up to 300 subscribers. So over there, I'm totally small time. I've only just started YouTube. But if you subscribe on YouTube, you go into the draw right now to essentially get a free reading. You go into that draw. Ba-da-ba, and I can't access the YouTube chat. Oh, so annoying. Panic attacks. What's going on? I don't know, whatever way you'd like to phrase it. Truth, trauma. Okay, yep. Girl, it's about health. It is about health. Let's tune in for Ellen. In the highest good. I'm just clearing something here. So before we get into your reading, I'm just clearing another thing. It's not about you, Ellen. It's something else, and I'm just clearing it. Someone's sending me some bad juju. Girl, you know what I said about curses? I'm sending that shit right back to you in love. Whoever that is, it's coming back to you tenfold, full of love, full of light. I'm just feeling that. It's right here. I can feel it right there. Okay, I've cleared that, but now what I'm feeling is that this is also pertaining to Ellen. So this is actually a clairsentience now. So clairsentience, if you don't know, is when you get feeling, psychic feeling, and I get that one as well. I don't get the smell, I don't get the taste, I get the hearing, the seeing, the knowing, and the feeling. That's what I get. But you could be different. It feels like there's like I just don't feel like I'm held, girl. That's what I feel like. It feels like I'm about to be dropped again. It feels like I've been hurt in the past and I just don't feel like I trust the universe. It feels like I'm waiting for shit to go bad. It feels like I'm kind of almost subconsciously analyzing the ways things could go bad, even if that's not what's actually happening in the like truth of the matter. I bet in your human design you're a 3-line. It's just giving 3-line energy in your profile on human design. I'm curious if you know your human design. I could be wrong, but it's just totally giving that energy. Okay. That's what I feel is like there's this sense of I don't trust the universe and I'm waiting for shit to go bad and that's causing the anxiety. So for those of you, most of you aren't in the Instagram chat. So I'm doing this on Instagram with Ellen and she says, you are spot on. Ahaha, a 3-line I am, girl. She knows her human design and she's a fucking 3-line. I knew this shit. I knew it. I tell ya, I knew she was a 3-line just from literally feeling her energy. I know that she's a 3-line. That's crazy. I love psychic work. It's so fun. And you can do it too, bitch. Like, you can do it too. Okay, so this is the thing. There's a bit of conscious rewiring that needs to take place for you, Ellen, and only you can do it. This is going to make me sound like a douche, but like, what is agoraphobia again? I can't remember what agoraphobia is. Is that fear of going outside? I see you guys in the chat. I'm just doing mini readings at the Mo. I will be coming back tomorrow. Yes, you know that, yes. Okay, yes. So it is the fear of going outside. That's a lot. The distrust in the universe. Do you have a male energy in your life that can help you? That's very specific. Do you have a male energy? Doesn't have to be a lover. Do you have a male energy in your life that can help you? I've got that agoraphobia. Yeah, that's what Ellen's sharing. She has that on Instagram. Yes, I do. To leave my mum's side because the panic attacks are making me go to hospital. Subconscious rewinding needs to be done. Yes, I do. So when I ask like what's going to help you, I just feel like it's a masculine energy. Whoever this masculine energy is, invite him in. But I'm going to be real with you. You cannot. He is a candle in your life. But if you don't recognize that you are also a candle, what you're going to do is snuff his candle. And then he's out. I know that sounds really brutal. What I'm saying is recognize that what he embodies, what he carries, you also have. Not in the exact same way. You're your own being. But the light that you recognize in him is the light that you carry. And if he can be anything for you, it's a mirror to your own light. You have forgotten that you are the universe. You have forgotten that you are the universe. You feel like you're separate from the universe and that the universe is out to get you. Let me tell you, girl, you are the fucking universe. I know that that's really rich for me to say, but I literally make a living off teaching people how to contact their spirit, higher self, guides, angels, and all of those people will tell you that you are the universe. Literally yesterday, I was teaching one of my clients in the psychic, like how to do his psychic work. He connected to his psychic spirit, his spirit guide, right? And even though he's still in training, his psychic safe space is an auditorium. So that's one of the things I teach people to do is to access their waiting room, because your waiting room is your safe space to then access your spirit team, right? His safe space is an auditorium, and his guides, when he connected to them, what they wanted him to know was, you are the stage, you are the performers, and you are the observer watching the show, and you are the light on the stage that is beaming down onto the stage. What were they trying to say to him? Girl, they were trying to say to him, you are the universe. You are the I am presence. Have you ever heard of this? The I am presence? I just dropped a card. The card I just got was forge, don't follow. This is literally, this is your guide saying, do it your way. Recognize who you are. Yes? And who you are is the universe. I am going to give you all a great schooling on universal energetics. There is nothing, you've heard the old cliche, there's nothing to fear except fear itself. Well, let's just take that a little bit a step deeper. There is only fear available to you. The only way to access fear is if you feel separate from something. Because if you feel separate from it, then you can fear it. But if you're not separate from something and it is you, you can't fucking fear it because it is you. Now, when we're talking about being in the jungle, being chased by a wildebeest, maybe then you should probably see it as a little bit separate and do the right things so that you don't get destroyed and eaten. But when we're talking about a situation where I don't trust the universe, ironically, it's actually easier because what we're playing with is energetics. We're not even playing with beasts in the wild. We're playing with energetics. We're playing with the recognition that you can accept yourself as the I am presence. So for me, there's two things here, Ellen, for you. The first thing is, yes, this masculine person, he is a reflection of who you are. And yes, he will actually help you. He will give you guidance. He will help you. There's something about masculine energy that feels important for you. Don't over-rely on him and do not outsource to him, because what he's showing you is that you are the light, that you are the universe, that it's all in you. And your work in this bitch, I know I'm saying the word bitch and I mean that in a respectful way. That's just my energy. Your work is spiritual work. Your work is to remember who you are, to remember that you are the I am. Meditate If you're inside and you can't go out, use that time. Meditate. That's going to be really helpful for you. I have free meditations on Insight Timer. Follow my bio links. You will get to them. I don't know if you've got Insight Timer, but it is a free app. I will guide you. You can be held in my masculine energy if that is something that feels correct for you. And those meditations could be something that supports you, helps you. There is literally a 5-minute meditation. It's so easy. So that's something that you could just follow to get you off the ground there. I know this sounds a bit dramatic, but it's almost like this is like come to Jesus moment. And I'm not saying you have to go down a Catholic traditional route, but this is your come to Jesus moment, as in you are now at rock bottom in a way so that you recognize and discover that you are the I am. That's literally what it is. That was not really a mini reading, but I got onto my high horse here. You've got this, girl. I believe in you. And I'm so glad you have that male in your life. Yummy. I'm just going to use the word yummy bitch. Yes. Okay. I see you in the chat. I know you are here. I know you guys want readings. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you for the gifting. Thank you for the love. It means so much to me. I'm really grateful. I am going live tomorrow. So if you want to follow along, I post a little ticky-tocky before I go live, just so like it does the thing with the algorithm, and then I come up and you know that I'm going live. So if you missed out today, there's a couple of ways that you can make this happen. The first way is you can come in tomorrow, yeah? And then maybe you'll get picked. You can see right now, there's over 100 people on the live here on TikTok. I've got people on Instagram, way less. So if you come onto Instagram, you will definitely have a higher chance of getting picked. So if you want to follow me on that platform, you'll likely get chosen with more likelihood. If that's not your jam, if you want a one-on-one, in-person, on Zoom reading with me for an hour, I am giving mad discounts right now. I'm doing a Mother's Day special that you can use for your mum, for you, for whoever, which is 35%. That's just happening. 35% off. But if for anyone that DMs me, as a result of this live, I'm going to give you a $20 AUD coupon. What that means is if you redeem a session with me, like within the next 10 days or whatever it is until we get to Mother's Day, 12 days, like 2 weeks, then you're going to get the reading for 100 AUD, which is like 70 USD or something. So you're saving like 45% or something. So if you like my energy, if you trust in my energy, if you feel like I am a reader that can resonate with you, those are all of your options. And the last thing I want to say is I've got 2 days left in my intake for Inner Ascension Alchemy, where you can learn how to do this yourself, where you can create the life that you desire, where you can actually use your own divine wisdom to answer your own questions, to get the job, to get the money, to get the relationship, to get the healing, whatever it is that you fucking need. You can do this too. If you've never done any meditation, you've never done any spiritual work, and all you've only ever done is like going onto like psychic readings and stuff from other people, you're not quite ready for Inner Ascension Alchemy, because you need to start doing your own frequency work. Go to my free resources, do the free meditations, do the light language program if you want. Start there. But if you're in a position where you are ready and you've done a bit of spiritual work, you've been doing some stuff here, you've got a bit of a practice, maybe it's not the perfect practice, but you've been doing the thing, then you are a good candidate for Inner Ascension Alchemy. And you'll see if you go into my links, massive discounts on that shit too right now. So now might be the time that you get some guidance. Now might be the time that you learn how to do this for yourself. My goal, the reason I do everything I do, is because I know that we are in the time where we are awakening to our spiritual gifts, where we are ready to play with our magic. Our ascension energy is here for us. But some of us are trapped in the old paradigm, I'm talking the 2012 to the 2020 pandemic. That is when we had this galactic spiritual awakening, and we thought that the answer was going to be sometime in the future when a big wave, solar flash, was going to save the day. We have now got to the next level of that. And the next level of that is that you are the ascension, that you access the 5D, you access your magic, your spiritual gifts, and all of those things. And then your life becomes 5 fucking D. And then when all of us have done, not all of us, when the unnecessary amount, which I have been told by one of my teachers is 1% of the human population, 1%, is doing that, are anchoring in their 5D timeline, playing with their gifts, no longer feeling like they're the victim of their own life, then girl, that's when it all happens. I just pulled 2 cards. I'm going to close on the 2 cards. They are collective reading cards. I fucking love this shit. The Golden Children, hi, that's us. That's you. The Golden Children, yes. The doorway to ascension, it is us. We are the Golden Children. You incarnated at this time because you are here to call in this ascension. And if you need me to fucking remind you, I'm here to fucking remind you. And this is what I was telling about the ownership, the responsibility. Your life is the canvas. Your life is the canvas to creating 5D in real time. It is not the big great kahuna shebang-a-lang, yeah? You are the sovereign creator of your own life. Let me be a fucking example of that. Let anyone be an example of that you look up to. But I want you to know that this is the fun. It is so fun to discover who you are. It is so fun to have your gifts come online, to become who you are, to become the magic that you want to be. It's no longer just in the stories. It's you, girl. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to see some of you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. If you missed out on a reading, you know all the other options are available to you. I invite you to go and explore some fun little things in my linkies. You might see something that you enjoy. Thank you so much. I'm sending so much love to you. Thank you for your gifts, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. And we're finishing up on the YouTube. Oh my God. Oh God. Is it even going to let me? Yes. Ah!